Let's start with the reading, Capricorn. This reading is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. Make sure to check out the readings for all of your signs just to get a better understanding of your overall situation. Also, I am still selecting people for free personal readings. If you need one, just keep watching to know how to get selected. Now, let's look into the energies around you and the upcoming events for you. Okay, so the bottom of the deck we have the Knight of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles. What I'm seeing right here is overall someone new who's about to enter your world. Right here, you are looking at someone very romantic, very charming in a lot of different ways. And overall, someone who you feel an attraction towards. That Nine of Cups truly represents a person who has that romance, that charm, someone who follows their heart. And maybe this is somewhat a unknown territory for you, because this person just comes in with a huge smile on their face, a lot of enthusiasm, a lot of overall excitement to be with you, to be right next to you, to talk to you. And this is a very nice distraction from your usual and known territory instead, which is work, is your future, is building things for yourself and for the people that you love. So right here, obviously, this new energy coming in looks beautiful. Although you are being very analytical right now, you are in analytical mode. You are analyzing the person, the situation, and how it's changing, and the timing as well. Everything, every type of information that you can gather from this person, whether straight from them or on their social media, on internet in general, you're trying to understand this person as much as possible. You might have ended up on their LinkedIn page as well, or just type their name on Google and see what comes up. You are feeling something, and usually Capricorn, when starts feeling something, they have to research, they have to understand why they feel a certain way and how the situation could actually evolve. Is this going to impact my stability? Is this going to impact me negatively in any way? You're trying to be in control as usual, but at the same time, you feel an attraction. You definitely do. And if you are the cross watcher, congratulations. It's not easy to get the attention of this Capricorn, especially right here, but there is something about you that sparked an interest. Now, in the middle of the reading, Eight of Wands and Knight of Pentacles. It feels like this whole situation is taking a long time, right? There is something happening here which you do not understand why yet. You do not understand where it's coming from, but at the same time, it's slowing things down a bit. That Knight of Pentacles, it's showing maybe a conversation that started, I don't know, a month ago, and it's still ongoing and it never gets anywhere. And when I say it never gets anywhere, I mean, all right, now let's meet, or let's do this other thing next, instead of just talking and just chatting back and forth. This is a slow start, which is good. It's not a bad thing at all, especially for you, Capricorn. But I see that in your mind, you're trying to understand why. We were saying you are in analytical mode right now. You're trying to understand if this person is acting this way because maybe they're not attracted enough, or because this is someone who takes it slow. Maybe, and from what I'm seeing so far, that might be what's actually going on here. you're dealing with someone who doesn't fall for anyone, someone who doesn't just go from person to person, from chat to chat, but once they start talking to someone, that's an event, that's something major for them, and so they take it slow. Which one of the two is it in this specific situation? You're wondering, and we will look into it. Overall, I have to admit that your heart is awakening. You feel things that maybe you haven't felt in a while. This person makes you want to do things that you usually don't do. Maybe you just want to jump on a car. The two of you go for a road trip somewhere. This person, just the two of you, really romantic. You want to follow the lead of that Knight of Cups energy. Just going for things and being distracted a little bit from your usual environment. And so right here, we see a lot of potential, but at the same time, some confusion. We clearly are looking at a situation where you are also started to think of how you have to behave in the situation to get more clarity as well. I see you here stuck in between the moon and the sun, the unknown and the clarity instead. We will see what all that is about. Now, in your focus position, of course, the Emperor doesn't surprise me at all. Right here, you're busy building an empire. You're busy with your life overall, and you always try to surround yourself only with the people and situations that do not impact your stability in a negative way. So right here, what I'm seeing in general is that you're saying enough to crazy people, enough to energy suckers. You do not want to waste your time anymore because you're thinking, you know what, I have better things to do. I would rather be by myself other than being with someone who is making me walk backwards instead of walking forward. And that's important to you, your path, your journey, and it should be. It should be. If you think that you are about to let someone in who's going to block that journey or derail you towards a outcome, destination that you're not happy about, you should not let that happen regardless of what your heart is telling you at that moment in time. And right here, you are trying to make sure that this is not the case. With the Emperor, back to what we were seeing earlier as well, you are analyzing this person's moves, how long they take to answer on a message, the tone of the message, if they use emojis, like every single thing that you can gather from this person. You're just in need for information right now. And overall, you're looking for answers. So it makes sense. You know, what I'm seeing right here is that for some of you at least, you are wanting to find someone who wants a relationship, even if you don't know if you do right now. Even if at this point, you're not sure that you do want to get into a relationship, but you want to have the option, right? You want to make sure that you're not starting to connect with someone who just wants to have fun. In your past position, Page of Cups, you feel like in the past, you maybe didn't always see the signs. And maybe you trusted people who should have not been trusted. Maybe certain red flags have just appeared normal to you when you were looking at them. And it's because, you know, as a Capricorn, you are great at work. You're great at what you do. But when it comes to love, you don't want to follow strategies anymore. You don't want to follow rules anymore. You just want to follow your gut feeling. Because to you, that's an escape from your usual environment. And so the fact that maybe in the past you have overlooked certain things is just because you were trying to find that person that doesn't need you, that person or situation that doesn't need you to always analyze, to always make sure that everything is in place. You just want to fall in love and trust the person because they're trustworthy. And right here, right now, I feel that maybe you're trying to act a little differently by analyzing the person instead. But the truth being is that inside of you, you want to just let go of that usual energy that you have throughout the whole day already. You want to trust the person and not think about what they're doing, how they're doing it, why they're doing it, you know? Now, in your strength position, Temperance, right now you're definitely asked to be patient. There is something right here, perhaps, which is worth waiting for. Don't follow your usual temptation to just close the connection, to block the person and get out of a limbo. And I completely understand. I am a Capricorn, as you know, and often I just would rather hear a no, this is not going to happen, than hearing a maybe. Oh, no. I need to know. And so right here, though, what you're required to do is being patient. Stick around. Let things evolve, because you'll be surprised. We see supporting this message 4 of Cups, which is interesting. Right here, we see that even if you do not want to focus on this too much, you feel the need to have someone by your side. There is something that has awakened within you, and you know what? It's going to grow. So at this point in time, what you are required to do is not silence this need, to go with it and to be patient, because you'll see soon how things are going to evolve. And it feels like it's going to be good for you. It's going to be very rewarding. Now, I have to admit, coming towards you, I don't know, the moon. And this is actually important, because what we see right here is that you're still trying to figure out what this person wants, what their feelings are, what their intentions are. And although you feel, and I feel as well, that this person is actually more interested in you than you know right now, they might still be on the apps or overall engage in some sort of behavior that makes you think that maybe they do not want to pursue this. But that's not true. Right now, I can even see in this person's energy. They are not letting me see it right here on the surface. But what we can do is just flip the reading and see what they feel, what their intentions are, and why they perhaps are not being straightforward at this point in time. There must be a reason. But I can tell you right now that this person has everything that they need in order to fall in love with you. You know, seeing this Ace of Wands, I immediately understand that this person is going to fall in love with you. And it's just at the beginning of that process. You are far ahead. You already know what this can be. You're starting to develop feelings that this person will develop as well, not too far from now. But they are at the beginning. So let's see. Let's see what's going on the other side. Let's see what this person is going through, what their feelings are, what their feelings are going to be, and what you should expect in the near future from them, as well as how this connection is bound to evolve in the distant future too. I do believe that when you, Capricorn, see the potential in someone, it's usually because that person really does have that special thing that you are looking for. And the cards, regardless of the fact that we see what's coming up or not, the cards are telling you stick around, because it's going to be a surprise for you. So let's see. Let's see what that energy is about, what you should expect, and what the overall outcome is going to be. If you want to dive deeper into the messages, Capricorn, just follow me in the extended reading link below in the description box. Also, don't forget that every single week, I randomly select viewers who have watched the extended video to offer them a 100% free personal 30-minute reading. I send out emails to confirm every Monday morning. Make sure to check out your spam folder as well. Now, stay tuned for the extended preview coming right up after this. Welcome back to your extended reading, Capricorn. Look at this. 2 of Wands connecting us to the rest of the reading, which means that someone actually sooner than you think, it's going to start planning to do something, to maybe be more straightforward, to maybe be more clear about how they feel, and maybe change some of the things that they are doing right now that are making you think that maybe they're not in this to stay. They're not in this with their heart. Maybe. Let's see what this is going to be about. We definitely see an evolution, and this is going to impact you in a way or another. Let's see what this person feels right now at this moment in time, and let's see how it's going to evolve. Let's clarify the moon, the Ace of Wands, and the Two of Wands. Wow. Okay. That right here, you immediately see what's going on and why this person wasn't jumping at this opportunity right away, immediately. There is something very important that they are dealing with, something that it's ending, and something that it's going to...